want them to take away from my cooking class the pride, and that when they know they invite guests over, they have full confidence. They've cooked it with me. They can take it home and cook it for their guests. And their guests are gonna rave about their food. And I know that for a fact because they call me again and again and say, oh my God, I cooked for 8 people and I used your recipe, this recipe, and everybody enjoyed themselves. We're gonna make some bramata polenta, which is a slow-cooked polenta.
That was Cindy's idea. She said, you know what, there's so many people asking me about a cookbook, about classes, does she do classes? So she thought, no better way than to test recipe than to get paid testing recipes.
So here we're gonna decorate it with a few chips, possibly a dollop of guacamole. The cobia ceviche could possibly be Peruvian. It could be Mexican. It could be South Floridian. Or it could be from Virginia because that's where the cobia was raised, you know? So it's a conglomeration of flavors, which is what I want you to experience when you walk into the doors here. You know, it's vibrant, it's beautiful, and I want the food to portray that as well.
So what do you think of the ceviche?
It's delicious. It's light, it's fresh, all the wonderful citrus taste to it. It's great. It's fantastic. And what a fun afternoon.
And this is what's going to be dusted on the pork. Cocoa coffee, mesquite seasoning, and salt. I've developed a staff in the kitchen. We work together. I can't do this alone. I have to have a full group to support me in the kitchen. You guys are out of control. Out of control. A lot of them come to have a good time and really see it, and maybe they'll use a recipe or two and have a great time doing it, and it'll be easy for them. But on a whole, maybe out of a class of 24, there are 3 that you know have the passion of cooking, and they are like so enthralled. They're the ones that walk up to my table while I'm cooking and stand there and ask me questions. Those are the people that want to cook either for a living or just, you know, they have this dream, oh, I want to open a restaurant.
Oh no, I think it's great. I'm one of those people that I'm a kinesthetic learner. I like to do things, so I think it's really great that you see it and then you get to do it. So I thought it was pretty simple, so I enjoyed it.
You know, most of us wouldn't do this on a Saturday, and we're also happy to be here because it was so much fun, you know, and do something that different from what we would normally do on a Saturday. It was great. It was a learning experience. We had a great time and had delicious food, so it doesn't get any better.
It makes me feel wonderful, and it's why I continue to work very long hours, burn myself, cut myself. I found my calling. This is my calling. Caramelized pineapple, blueberries, toasted coconut, toasted macadamia on top.
Well, I loved it because it was so easy to make. Actually, I cut bananas. I can do that. Now I know I can do that. And it's so flavorful, and it's such, actually a simple dessert to make. You know, you just make your sabayon in advance, you put it to chill, you have a nice dinner party over, and you put your fruit together, and you have a delicious, very refreshing, very delicious, you know, a very flavorful dessert.
I know when everybody leaves this cooking class, they're really happy, and the reason I know that is because I sign up again and again and again. The minute I post it on my website, the next class and what the menu will be, you know, on the internet or however they book, I don't even know because I'm illiterate to internet, but they book classes again and again, so I know whatever I've done, they've taken it home and they're going to use it.
This was fun because at home he doesn't really know his way around the kitchen. So to see him up there whisking away and cooking and getting into it, I hope it inspired him to do a little more at home because I enjoy cooking with him. It would be nice. You know? No.
I'd rather you do the cooking, honey.